Well, huge frustration, of course, as we've seen migrant boat crossings continue to surge throughout 2021. Home Secretary Priti Patel responding to this. I'm going to bring you her response to what we've been seeing in just a moment, but just to update you, yesterday, a further 740 people coming across from France via small boats on this route. This is continuing. Huge numbers yet again. As Migration Watch have laid out, 740 illegal migrants were reported across the channel. Though some reports did suggest that that figure was higher. That means that at least 898 people have come across this month via this route, and over 13,000 so far this year already. And of course, I expect, sadly, we'll see that number continue to increase. Now, it's been reported that Priti Patel, who of course has committed huge chunks of cash to France, and let's face it, the French attempt, if you can even call it that, to stop these crossings has been pretty pathetic indeed. And it seems the more money we give them to deal with this, the higher the numbers of those coming across have become. And now Priti Patel reportedly, according to the Times, threatening to stop the funding, the £54 million that the UK was set to hand France, with Patel reportedly telling MPs that we've not given them a penny of the money so far, and France is going to have to get its act together if it wants to see the cash. It's payments by results. We've not yet seen those results. The money is conditional. Now, Boris Johnson was also asked about the situation in Parliament. Here is what he had to say.
Speaker, we are proving our immense generosity by supporting those in dire need in Afghanistan with safe passage to the UK. But our ability to do so is strained by the continuing uncontrolled illegal migration on the English Channel. What more can the government do to prevent this?
My honourable friend is completely right, and of course the issue is that very sadly, I think our friends across the Channel in France are faced with a very difficult problem of large numbers of people who want to come to this country, and we are doing everything that we can to encourage the French to do the necessary and impede their passage. But I know that my right honourable friend, the Home Secretary, is working round the clock to ensure that we not only encourage the French to stiffen their sinews and stop people making the journey, but we use every possible tactic that is available to us as well.
I mean, it just seems to me that relying on the French as a strategy, giving the French more money as an approach, has completely and utterly failed. This will only stop when those coming across know that the route is not viable, that they will not be allowed to stay in the UK. It is about time, surely, that the boats were turned back, taken back to France. Yes, I know the French will kick off. As I've said before, I'm sure there'd be a big reaction in France. And guess what? Maybe finally then this would be sorted. Let me know what you make of this, guys, of this approach from Priti Patel. And as ever, make sure you hit subscribe and the bells. I keep bringing you all the very latest. Thanks for watching.